Coronavirus is spreading everywhere. Because of this virus, almost everything is getting cancelled and postponed. The ongoing candidates tournament is also cancelled. Moreover, the chess Olympiad, which was my dream to play for the first time ever in my life and lead the Irish women's team, is also cancelled. What can I learn from coronavirus?
What book to read today? Sam's book is there. I have Matthew Sadler's Game Changer. Let's see Katakamsky's games. Let's follow some candidates' games. Oh no, the candidate is postponed. Huh.
Hey Taryn, still figuring out what book to read?
Yeah, I can't really decide. Can you help me?
Is there something to learn from coronavirus?
Yeah, as you know, when we play a really bad game, we learn what could be improved, our opening knowledge, or we have missed many tactical ideas. Yes, there's always something to learn from a disaster. And I believe that we can also learn from coronavirus. So I had the same thought as you, and the thing is that when I was checking the World Health Organization website and many reliable resources on how to react against this virus, I saw, those like basic things to do was really related to chess. And then I quickly tried to relate it, which I really want to share with you.
Okay.
Cut. Yeah, like first thing we have to understand that coronavirus is like a novelty and it's really hard to refute it. So, I mean, like cure it. So the thing is that we really have to prevent it, not to go into those theory unless we really find any good solution for it. So the good thing is, as in chess, we can prevent novelty to appear. I mean, like a fresh idea to appear again. We can also prevent coronavirus. So I was checking the World Health Organization websites and many other reliable resources, and I came to three conclusions. The first is you need to take prophylactic measures. Try to, don't be in contact with anyone. Try to sanitize yourself always with, hand wash 20 seconds, as they said. And now, speaking of prophylaxis, I have a nice example for you. So, shall I tell you?
Sure, Taryn.
Okay, so let's start by seeing Nepo's game against Wang Hao in the recent, actually, probably less.
The ongoing.
Yeah, now it's not actually.
Yeah.
So let's see Nepo's game.
Okay, Taryn.
So we arrive here after Black's 24th move a6. White has really healthy position. The knight is really strong on f5. Black has weaknesses here. He has a passive pieces, and the queen is sort of active. You can really seize the open file quite easily. And the black king is sort of in danger, especially with these pawns. You never know when it can really start attacking it. Now, it's not so far for black to really equalize. He probably needs like what this, and maybe knight d6, and he's okay. So here, can you come up with an idea where this plan of going here and here really doesn't? I mean, like
It can't work.
Yeah, trying, yeah.
Maybe white can try something like head 6.
Head 6 is also possible, but after g6, the knight has to go back, and you're kind of helping black, and he can slowly play queen e6. So, here, a strong move is king f1. But in order to understand the power of this, let's see. Let's say what Nepo played b3. If black goes king here, you might say, g5 is there. Now, if he takes, then this comes and the queen drops. And now, actually, white is not only threatening knight at 6 check, but also he's threatening g6. So now it looks natural to play queen f7 so that g6 doesn't work, and it doesn't work right. And now it comes a check. So now you maybe notice that if we had the king on f1, then white could do this. So let's see that once. And this is not only a basic prophylactic move, but it's also a really principled move. Like in endgames, the king should come in the center and be active as possible. Now, as we see, black really can't play king g8 because after here, g5, now we're threatening knight at 6. So let's say queen f7, as I told you. Now this doesn't work.
no, not eccentric. Okay.
So yeah, now this is what we say a prophylactic measure. We're trying to keep our position as healthy as possible and retain winning chances. So the next strategy we're going to see is lockdown, staying in your own territory. So this example we're going to see is Ding Liren versus Wang Hao in the first round of the candidates.
Okay, Tyron, let's see.
So Trisha, this is our second thing we can learn from the coronavirus, the lockdown strategy. Now here we have Ding Liren versus Wang Hao game, and Wang Hao just played rook d7, so preparing rook d8. Now the best would have been to just simply protect the c2 pawn. I mean, just be in a lockdown situation with rook d1, rook d8, bring your king here, and after king here, just play bishop e3 and just play on this passive in a passive way. So this is kind of like lockdown. You just have to be there, and it's not so easy for black, even though he has the fun to try and press from here, but it's not so easy at all. Here, they tried to be a little bit ambitious and thought
the bishop was on c1.
Yes. Now he played f4, take, take. And here, Trisha, can you tell me what did Wang Hao did here? And it's quite a strong move.
Maybe black can play rook d4 and f5.
Yeah, your intention is correct, but yeah, if you play rook d4, then f5 is to get white is hoping for this.
Okay.
But here Wang Hao played a strong move, f5, which kind of fixes f4 pawn and weakens this e4 pawn. I mean, gives pressure. So now, yeah, if a move like king f3 would happen, then really black can slide in here and really give pressure to each pawn. So that's why, like, more or less, white's forced to play e5.
Okay.
And now rook e6 comes in, and then slowly but surely, actually, black managed to play rook g6, king e6, and kind of get in these pawns, and slowly Wang Hao won. So the important learning here is just to be in a lockdown situation. I mean, even though it looks kind of boring, but you just have to lock down yourself. So this was the second strategy, the second thing you can learn from Corona. The third thing is isolate yourself. When you feel sick, you really don't want to spread to your loved ones or to your surrounding fellow people. So now let's see in our next example, Kirill or Alexenko Kirill versus Nepo, and let's go ahead to that. Third example, Kirill versus Nepomniachtchi.
Okay.
And here Kirill played rook b1 to b4, sorry, rook b2 to b4, threatening the bishop. How would you react?
Simply retreating the bishop to c6?
Yeah, that looks most natural. But I guess even engines also confirm that knight d4 is quite a strong move. Now, black is kind of threatening to take. White is kind of threatening to take here and really weaken these pawns. So it's kind of forced to go back, and then white can start threatening here, like knight takes e6 is a threat. And if like castles, it's really scary for black to really castle here because you never know. Queen g4 is also an idea. So that's why I think, in my opinion, what Nepo played was quite strong. Even though critics say that bishop b5 was much more stronger. So the point is that after takes, so you kind of exchanged your bad bishop for white's good bishop, and you have opened here. But it's not so easy. Like after knight d4, now white is threatening rook b5. Well, still it's equal, but yeah, it's playable. It's a game from here. But Nepo played quite a blunt move, which maybe even Kirill was not expecting. I hope this is the position. No, I think
The bishop is on e2.
yes. Thanks. So here played b5. Now it really looks ugly, putting this bishop back as I saw Vidit's roundup with Sagar Shah that is kind of like a bishop in the rim is now dim. But actually, after a series of moves like bishop d3, bishop d3, bishop d3, knight e7, bishop d2, knight c6, queen e2. So yeah, the exchange really doesn't matter in these type of positions because white has the bishop here, and yeah, this is kind of locked out.
Okay.
Rook e1, knight b8. So let's see how this bishop really turns out to be actually to really work. So let's knight d4, knight c6, queen g4, knight takes d4, bishop pawn takes d4, g6, and yeah, and actually Kirill missed this bishop takes g6, but that's another story. Oh, so jeez, sorry. So he just played h5, takes, castles long, f4, king b8, c3, bishop here, f5, bishop c4, bishop c2. Everything was really going well for black until a certain point. So a5 breaking, which was nice. And here, after takes, it's kind of weird, but engines suggest king a8, and actually black is really better. And if you remember, just like 15 moves back, this was like here, kind of crying for itself. But now it's really strong in a really strong post. And actually, I think Nepo just couldn't see anything. Well, yeah, I mean, it's just hard to believe that king a8 moves work. So yeah, I think after queen a5, I think Nepo was more than happy for a draw. So queen f7, queen a2, queen takes here. And here there was a repetition, just a forced repetition. I was a draw. So yeah, even the bishop really didn't have any single hope for coming back, but it just came. So this is the third strategy and the last strategy I want to tell you. What I learned from the coronavirus is that you have to isolate yourself, because this bishop really didn't have any future going back to c6. So b5, trying to really pinpoint the c2 pawn was quite important. I hope you learned something, Trisha.